Hello again. I showed some students how to create their resume using this website, resume.io. But I thought maybe it's a good idea to create a short video on this topic because it's really very important. There are many resume builders, but this might be a good one. You can create a free account with them, but at the same time, you can create your own resume without having account. But because it's free, you can create one resume only for free. This website gives you a lot of things to do with your resume. You can choose a template. You can add some sections to your resume, optional sections, or the main sections and the headings that we talked about on our Tuesday session and in module number 3 in summer 2020. So, all you can do, you go to the website, create my resume, click that button. Because I already created one for myself, which is incomplete, which is this one, as you can see, what I can do, I can click the button edit so I can make some changes to my resume. Edit. So you can see here personal details like personal information. You can change this one. You can add anything. And sometimes it gives you options. So, for example, cashier. You see? You can click cashier. You can say case clerk, caser, case worker, maybe case manager. So, for me, I'm going to choose ELA, like teacher, right? Or faculty, as instructor, FACULTY, faculty, right? You can upload your photo here. You can add your first name, last name, phone number, email address. If you think you need extra information, additional details, you can click this drop box. And maybe you put your address. Okay. In the United States, you don't need to put a lot of personal information, like nationality. Okay. You see here? You see, if you click the question mark, it will tell you some tips. Include your nationality only if it is relevant to your position. In most cases, leave this blank. Don't write anything. Date of birth. Add your date of birth only if it is a relevant requirement for your position. In the United States, you don't need to add this. Driver license number, nationality, place of birth, date of birth, postal code. Even address is sometimes important because if you're applying for a company and that company needs maybe to hire some local people in the region, in the area, yes. Sometimes it's important to put your address if you're applying for a job overseas. Like if you are in the US applying for a job in Canada or in Dubai or Qatar or Philippines, anywhere. But it's okay to add your address. Okay? Now we are going to click this. Now, usually it is highly recommended to write a brief paragraph about yourself, which is called professional summary. So here, resume.io gives you some options, like a short paragraph. you can change it. You click, you see here? You can, for example, you can change. You can edit like very easily. You can play around with the font, which, as we said, it's recommended to be size 12. You can add numbers, bullet points, okay? Spell check, you see, if you have mistakes, okay? Here, I like this one. Generate summary. So resume.io generates summaries for you. So click, replace. It gives you another summary. But here I am ELA faculty, right? I have to read this and choose something relevant to me as a teacher. Because here it seems it's about electrician job, which is not my area, right? You click this, and then you keep searching. If you like one of these summaries, but you want to make some changes, that is totally fine too. Okay? Now, the second heading, the second section in the resume is the employment history. Where did you work, right? Here, I like this. You can drag it, you can move it. If your resume is kind of a functional resume, maybe you change the location of this one because you don't have a lot of experience. You can put education first. If somebody like me who has many years of experience, maybe I keep it here because I am doing reverse chronological resume. Okay? So you can move it around. Now, here, this is, you click the drop box and then you can add job title, Renton Technical College where I work now, when did I start, am I working till now, and then here it's a description. You see description? It's about what I am doing at Renton as an instructor, ESL. What are my duties? What achievement? What things I did? So here you can, it's highly recommended to use bullet points. And please, please, please don't use personal pronouns like I, he, or she. Don't use that. Here it's another generator. It gives you, you see plus sign? It gives you some ideas. Click. You see? It gives you some, like here, for example. If I like those, maybe I don't like it, I can keep changing, which is really amazing. And another thing I refer to in my Zoom session, that it's about using some action verbs. Start your bullet with action verbs. And I updated the list of resources with the action verbs you need. You see? Served. It's a verb, action verb. Organized. Worked. Okay? So, start your bullet with action verbs. And then you can add another employment. Maybe you worked in another place. You see? So it depends on you. Education. Now, this is very important. If relevant, include your most recent educational achievements and the dates here. So, I finished my second master degree in 2015. So, that was the most updated high degree I got. So I start with that one. So I put the name of the school, Washington, University of Washington, for example, my degree. So you see here? If you don't, you see, it's giving you options, right? Master degree, and then start date and the end date and description. You can add a description too. Add another education and so on. The same thing for skills. You can add some skills like language skills or other skills. You see here it gives you option language, what language you speak and your level. Native speaker, highly proficient, very good. And you can you can add all these sections. I like this one, references, hobbies. References is not a good idea to add references to the resume. It's not a good idea at all. You can share the references to the employer when they request that. But before sending or sharing the details about references, you should contact the references before sharing their contact details. You need to take their permission. Otherwise, it's not professional at all. Okay? So, I think that's it for the for now. You keep adding the sections, and then you can select some templates here. You click, after you finish the information about yourself, you click select template. You see the templates? You can choose the colors for the heading from here, or you can create your own colors by clicking this one. You see here? You can choose interestingly enough, they did that based on their countries, but that just to create template. So for example, if I like this template, I click it. You see now, it will look like this. If I choose this one, it will look like this. So you choose any template you like. You can choose the color. You see here? This one. Or you can play with the colors. You see here? Okay? When you finish, everything is okay, you click download. Let me see, what is this? You can export it to Word document. Export it to text. I don't know what's this. Share a link. Maybe you can share a link, or you can download it as a Word, as a PDF file. I hope this helps you. Okay? Please, what I want you to do after you watch this video, try to make a resume about yourself and send it to me, please, as soon as possible. Thank you very much. Good luck.